So YouTube family, the Maverick in this space one more time. Reasoning time. Still the best and most credible opinion, you know. Still fair and fearless analysis. But a reasoning, me depend today. Sabrina Dockery, star sprinter from Jamaica. She got on at the Carifta Games. Get to the final as the big favorite for win the title. And false start in the final and get disqualified. Now, people are calling my phone and people are text me and say, boy, Maverick, your girl get disqualified. She false start again and they made right for disqualify her a chance if she false start and blah blah blah. Alright, so I could just retrace the entire conversation about the false start rule. I am against that no false start rule. I think are the most unjust, the wicked, most insensitive rule in the entire spectrum of sport. And not just is it unjust in the realm of sports generally, even within the sport of track and field. You have other disciplines like field events, the shot put, the discus, the long jump, the high jump, javelin, all of them events there within the sport of track and field. You're allowed more than one chances to register a score. So in a javelin you have three false start, the equivalent of false start. You get 3 chances for false start. In the long jump, you get 3 chances. In the high jump, 3 chances. Good. So it is therefore blatant injustice for you ask somebody within the same sport to have a zero tolerance in terms of your margin for error in the same sport. I don't think the argument about how stupid and unjust this particular false start rule is. It's just that, again, me I go wonder why. So, almost nobody within the corridors of power in the sport voice them discuss with this rule. Anyway, that being said, the rule is still the rule. It exists, you know. But my call for leniency, people, is about when we're having a national trials, we pick Jamaica best team, if we're going to represent Jamaica in an international competition. There's no way on God's earth we can have what is called a trials. It no matter what them name it. Them can name it championship, them can name it whatever them want to name it. But the event where we keep for decide who are going to represent Jamaica in international competition. There's no way we can have that event. And our best runner come there and twitch in the blocks and we run him home saying false start, we are disqualified. Not when the starter have the discretion to start over the race and make everybody run. So that are the crux of my leniency. It extends also to boys and girls champs. Because I think boys and girls champs is a big meet, is a world-renowned meet, but is also still an amateur high school meet. So I think in terms of the application of the zero false start rule, yeah, I think there ought to be a little bit more tolerance in that rule. But as it relates to that particular kind of event. Good. Make we come on an international competition now. Like when Dockery go down at Trinidad go false start in the Carifta 100-meter final. When she had a clear favorite, she could have shut her eye and win the race. Now if Dockery go down there to go false start, God go with her. Me not beg for no leniency for Dockery in an international competition. Me will beg the leniency for her to be on the plane because she a top 100-meter runner. If she go for the world under-20s, for example, or she make the senior team to the world championship where they have over Japan in September, then me not go come and beg for no leniency for Dockery this up. It's up to the organizers of the world championships and the organizers of the senior Olympic games and all of them something. It's up to them. If them have a high-value athlete like Shakiri Richardson, where the world wants to see, and them decide, say, all right, Shakiri twitch the blocks and them are going to run around. Personally, me think that insensitive, and me think that is defeating the purpose of presenting your sport to the world. So if it was up to me, remember me tell you me totally against this rule, you know. So if it was up to me, me not disqualify Shakiri Richardson, unless it's blatant. Obviously, there are blatant cases when people don't want to run for whatever reason, you know. And then blatantly false start. Then you can't help them people. And the marginal false start, them better. See? So if it were up to me, me find a way to put back Shakiri in the race because I know the world wants to see Shakiri run. The world seeing Shakiri run, it better for my particular sport. Now, you remember when Usain Bolt did false start up a day ago, if it were up to me again, I would have put Usain Bolt back in that race because the world was looking forward to seeing Usain Bolt race. So I would have disqualified Usain Bolt on a little flimsy false start like that. I'd have find a way to get the world superstar, but that is just me. And on me, I apply the rule. So the point of me I make is, people, my call for leniency. First of all, me I make a call for the abolition of this rule. Give the field one false start, and people might nerves and all of them something. Give them one false start. You see the next false start, anybody who false start, you're gone. Me attack generally. If it's a compromise, me alright with one false start for the field, and the next false start, people gone. As it is now, one little twitch, 0.0 register upon the meter, and you're gone on your yard. That is wickedness of the highest order and hypocrisy within the same sport when you get the long jump at 3 chance to run and the high jump at 3 chance to jump. Boom. Now, as me say now, when me we beg for leniency for Shelly and Fraser Price at 38-year-old, Shelly, I go competing at what will be our last World Championships, you understand? Now, Shelly go for trials and twitch to the blocks. Me not think Mr. Watson and friend them for run Shelly out of the race, so. Make we send Shelly go to the World Championships, if she can make the team, obviously, you know. And make Shelly go represent the country for the last time with dignity and pride, and we get her a grand send-off. Now, if Shelly go down to the World Championship now, and Shelly go down and go jump out of the blocks again in our last World Championship, then God go with Shelly too. So God go with you know. When you go up on the big senior international stage, you know, and jump out of the blocks, knowing say, I want, you mean, zero tolerance, you know. God go with all of you know. We decide if we go jump on the international stage, our beg for leniency is in our national trials. When our national, them call it national championship, I don't know what the reason why them do that for. Because over the decades we know it as trials. Them start call it national championship for God knows what. We know the value of being a national champion in a Jamaica is for. We know the value of that. The bigger picture with the national championship is that I hit them use and pick the team and for international competition. And that's how things matter to Jamaica and Jamaican athletes. So when you come at that national trials/championships, don't run out my biggest star. Say them twitching at the blocks. Suppose Shelly come and Shelly figure say she don't have no farm. So she jump out of the blocks and say, you know, say, you know, want to run, you know. Run, say, make Shelly go on home. But if it's a Shelly twitch and the fast start marginal, we are going to put Shelly back to the race. That's what we ought to do if it were up to me. Now, somebody call me and say, Mr. Watt has proven to be right because Dockery go down so. Go false start. I mean, Dockery have a history of false starting, you know, people. Dockery false start. To me, when we look on the 100 meter this year at champs, it look like Dockery false start. And it start again, Rabbi. When she come on the 100, it don't look like she false start. But again, she give the starter decision to make. I mean, understand, say Dockery a false start from last year. Me say she got a character go fast start last year, and she come back a character this year. She had the flavor to win the race. Easy win, and she fast start. Then Dockery have to take her licks test up. You can't come in an international competition, no say you have an issue with the start, and give the starter a decision to make. It's like football. When a man defend a whole hand on a forward shirt in the box, in a football, you know, can't take you grab on the forward shirt and you give the referee a decision to make. Dockery in that 100 meter, don't a character. And the clear favorite for win. Shania Douglas is our next big threat. Would eventually win the race, by the way, for Jamaica. Then Dockery no need to give the starter no decision to make. Maverick now go beg for the character starter give you a blind, so. We beg for the blind for your go character. Go represent Jamaica as the biggest runner we have in the event them. So again, let me just say it for reinforcement. Dockery and all of the Jamaican athletes, them senior or junior, when you go to international competition, yeah, the leniency, when somebody are beg for, you no carry it to international competition. If you go over there, go give the starter a decision to make. Jumping at the blocks and twitching at the blocks when you don't need to. God go with Uno. Uno is the laughing stock and the embarrassment that you deserve to be. The leniency don't go that far. Why the hell would Dockery fast start in a race like that? When she go to the blocks, when she try the world record? A world record she try run? She need to work on her start or how she angle her start. Anyway, everybody, happy Easter. God go with all of you, including the athlete that we have fast start.